record on this. Okay, so hello, Happy New Year to Be Awesome January team meeting 2023. Thank you for joining us. I've got there's a lot going on this month, holy smokes. And you know, the last 3 months we have been doing our team meeting with the Owl Dynasty, and we kind of all felt like it really wasn't a good fit for us. I'm not saying they weren't terrific, they were, but quite frankly, you all know that they're much more specific than I am. You also know me well enough to know that I kind of fly by the seat of my pants. And I believe in short and sweet. So I actually made my own PowerPoint. Technology is not my best friend. For those of you who know me, you all know that. But I did want to go through a lot of the things. I didn't want to miss anything. So before we get started, I want to take a minute and I want us all to introduce ourselves. Tell us where you're from, how long you've been with Pampered Chef. So I'm going to start. I'm Kathy Delfont. I have been with Pampered Chef in 14 years this year, and I live in Palm Coast, Florida. So Miss Lisa, you're in my upper left-hand corner. Introduce yourself, please.
I am Lisa Gerber. I have been in Pampered Chef for 4 years now, and I am in Bunnell, Florida.
Bunnell. Vivian.
Hi, I'm Vivian Bailey in St. Augustine. And I'm trying to figure out, because I've been with Pampered Chef twice. So the first time was from 98 to 2003. So that's 5 years. And I think it's been another 5 years. So
probably, yeah.
So
yeah. Mary Jane?
Am I muted or not?
Nope, you're good.
Okay. I can't do math real quick because I had a birthday yesterday. So I've been looking at
happy birthday.
Since November of 2018. So give or take what that makes, about 5 years maybe. My math is very off today.
And Mary Jane, where do you live, darling?
I live in Prince George, Virginia.
Ooh, is it cold?
Is it cold?
Where you are now?
No, it was 64 degrees today.
Oh, that's nice. Well, welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Glad to have you here tonight. Renee, say hello.
Well, hello, I'm Renee, and I'm here in Godefroy, New York, which is Woodchuckville, as I call it. This is my second time with Pampered Chef. First time was 95 to 2001 or 2, 5 or 6 years there. And then I know March is my anniversary. I think 4 years.
I'll check it out for you. So Renee, I just want to give a shout out and a thank you. Renee is a veteran, and we definitely appreciate your service and keeping us safe. It means a lot to us. Thank you very much. Miss Irene, say hello.
Hi, everybody. My name is Irene Vieira. I've been with Pampered Chef for 1 day now. and I live here in Palm Coast, Florida.
Awesome. Great. So, it's really funny. Renee and I worked together many years ago at Loman's Funeral Home. And Irene is with Seagate. And I used to work with Seagate when I first moved down here in 2004. And she is actually working with my daughter now. Hello, Miss Elena. I know that you're popping in via a football game or something like that. But can you take a minute and introduce yourself and say hello?
Come on.
Can you hear us? Maybe.
She's muted.
Okay, she might not be able to. All right, I'm going to get started, and I'm going to share the screen because I did do a PowerPoint, so you guys can pat me on the back because it's really very basic. Sorry. All right, so let's share the screen and let's get started. All right, so let's pull up my PowerPoint. Welcome. Here we go. Now let's see if I can figure out how to. Okay, they can now see my screen, and I want to do the view so that this little thing is in my way. Let's see if I can move it. All right, want to view, and I want to view. Hello. Okay, reading view. There we go. Ha, that's a start anyway, guys. That's always a biggie for me. Welcome to Be Awesome 2023. I am super excited that you guys are here with me. I have to tell you that 2022 was not my best year with Pampered Chef. So 2023 is a new year for me and a new challenge. And I have a lot of things going on in my head all the time. And hopefully I can share it all with you guys. So we've already taken a minute to introduce yourself. What I'd like you to do in, excuse me, Be Awesome is whenever you get a minute sometime this week, post a picture of yourself so that people can know that you attended our team meeting, and we'll let them know that they should have. This is a picture of me with my two children, two of my three children on my 70th birthday. That was a year or two ago. We don't even want to talk about that. We're just going to move right on to the next screen. Oops, hang on. So in December of 2022, our sales were at $38,035.33. We had one new recruit. It was Ellen Asher, and it was recruited by Elena Hall. Congratulations, Elena. And for those of you who don't know Elena, she is also very pregnant. So she's still working her business all the time. And oh, by the way, we already have one new recruit this month. Irene, welcome aboard. So let's talk about goals for a minute. I spent a lot of time thinking about this. There's goals and there's visions, and I think pretty much sometimes they can be the same depending upon what you want. But I'm going to talk about goals for 2023. And I wanted to set a goal for myself that actually makes me want to jump out of the bed in the morning and get started. And I have to tell you something I did this morning. I am not a morning person. I don't talk to people in the morning. I don't come alive until my third cup of coffee. I take my computer, my little iPad, and I sit over there in the corner and I play games for an hour and a half. Then when I finish that, I do read my Bible, and then I move on to my day. My husband does not talk to me in the morning. I don't talk to him in the morning. I am not a morning person. But this morning, I had so many things that I wanted to do, and I wanted to set my goal for 2023. And I wanted to make it, when I was looking for pictures, I wanted it to be something that pushed me a little harder than I pushed myself last year. So that is where I am for my goal in 2023. Can I have a hands up if anybody has set their goal for 2023? Anybody set a goal for 2023? Okay, we have not. Okay, something to think about, all right? We want to think about that some more. So one of the things that we also do is we talk about the word of the year. This is a tough one for me. In the past, I put focus, and my daughter laughs at me because I really don't focus. I also took the word consistency one year, and let me tell you something about myself. The only thing that I'm consistent in is being inconsistent. I am terrible. It's gotten worse as I've gotten older. I do want to say this, though. I am going to pat myself in the back and say for the last 14 years, I have been consistent with my Pampered Chef business. It's probably the one place, and I have always been consistent with the love of my family. So that's two things I'm somewhat consistent, but consistent is not going to be my word. So I have not picked my word today because I spent a lot of time working on our meeting tonight. So what I would like you guys to do this week, I'd like to really, really have you think about it, is set a goal. Now, that goal doesn't necessarily have to be financial. It can be, for example, when I started selling Pampered Chef, I needed to have $300 a month to pay my insurance. So the average consultant on every party, and when I joined, it was strictly in-home parties, okay? So the average consultant first party is $500. On $500, you're going to make $100, which means in order for me to make my $300 a month, I had to do at least 3 parties. Now, for those of you who've been in the business long enough, you know that if you want to do 3 parties, you better book 4 because chances are one of them is going to cancel. So in the last 13 years, I have never made less than my actually $700 a month. So it was something that I set my goal to do, and I've always been able to do that. But this year, my goal is a little bit different. I actually am, well, we're going to talk about that a little bit more. So I want you to set a goal. I want you to think about your word. We'll talk about this more this week. I'd like you to make a vision board. Now, we're making a vision board here at my house this Saturday coming. And we're just going to get together and have a good time, have some coffee, have whatever we have decide to have. And this vision board can be for your personal life. It can be for your business. It can be for whatever you want it to be. I personally am going to do 2. One is going to be for my personal life and what I want for the rest of, I don't want to say the rest of my life. That's morbid. Good heavens. But I am going to be 72. Let's face reality. Okay. So how much longer do I want to do Pampered Chef? And here's the bottom line. I want my kitchen redone. I want my bathroom redone. So, okay, right there, we're talking thousands of dollars. That means I'll be with Pampered Chef a few more years, not to worry, but that's going to be on my personal vision board. My other vision board will be for the trip. I make this every year and I set, make it out for 12 months and put what I need to make every month in order to make the goal. And then we're going to make a plan to make that happen. If you would like to talk to me about this, I would love to spend some time talking to you about doing that, making a plan, making a vision board, setting a goal, whatever is good for you. New products, let's talk about them. I just have has anybody tried the tortilla soup? Anybody? Did you like it, Vivian?
Yes, I made it today. And
So did I.
Yeah, I went live. No, I actually recorded myself showing the new digital. Hello, the digital. What's that thing called?
Base, the base. That's
There you
okay.
go.
Honest to God, we must
Oh my
have
gosh.
that is exactly what I did today. I started off by doing a live video on making chicken in the
Slow cooker stand.
the micro cooker,
Yeah,
so that people can see how you can make the chicken. And
right.
and then I came on later and I did I did the soup and I also opened up the box because believe it or not, I had not opened the box. So I also did that today. So on new products, has anybody made the minestrone soup? No, I haven't made it. That's on my menu for tomorrow evening. And let's talk about the new product. Vivian, you have used the base, is that correct?
Yes, the slow cooker stand.
Can
Yeah,
you tell us a little bit? Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it has a high, a low and high setting, which is really nice. And the nice thing about it being digital is you can set the timer on this. And so if you need something just to stay warm for, a couple of extra hours after it's cooked or whatever, I mean, I really like that feature of that. And so, the timer and, the two higher and low. But also, if you notice that the rock crock sits in that slow cooker stand and it doesn't expose that silver base from the other one that you could burn yourself on. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah.
And so, I like that. This is more protective, whenever you're using.
You know what else I love is that the cord wraps around the bottom. So it's not
I didn't
hanging
even
over
notice
like
that.
all the other cords that we have.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, that was the first thing I noticed when I pulled it out.
Is
I'm
that
like, oh,
right?
this is awesome because I know I've got my air fryer on one rack and I've got my multi-cooker on the next. And every time I pull the air fryer out, the stupid cord is stuck in the rack. So it's really super cool. Anyways, guys, this is something that just came out. If you go into marketing imagery, all of these, and I think it's under featured products, or it's also under products. All of these pictures that I have, they're there. My friends, I did not make these up. This is already there. Now, the one thing you want to be aware of, I mean, this is something that we'll talk more about this when you and I talk tomorrow night. There's also maybe 60,000 other consultants who are using these same images today or yesterday or whatever. So we want to make these our own. You want to make sure that when you use these images, even if you just put your name or a bumblebee or anything in there, so it's not the same as 60,000 other consultants because Facebook gets wonky and pops you in jail. Okay, new products, amazing. So let's talk about the specials this month. Holy smokes. Now, first of all, for any of you who've been around a hot minute, you know that January is always double host benefits. So I have to tell you that Irene had a great show last month and she got over $750. And I recommended to her that she just waited till January 1st to submit it because instead of just getting 140 free, she got 280 free, which is super cool. And guys, you can do this too. You can run a show as a consultant and still get the double host benefits. That's perfectly, in our realm of being able to do that. They also have 60% off the cookware. Now there are certain cookwares that we sold out in December because we had such a great month. And so they did change it. So make sure if you're using these images that you are using the new image. Okay. And of course, if you submit the show by the 1st or the 15th, oh, Irene, you're going to get the new reusable bag absolutely free. So this is something that they usually do every January if you submit something by the 15th of the month. So my question to you is, for those of you who've been around for a while, Have you reached out to your past hostesses who have had parties over $650? Okay, those are the people you want to reach out to. You want to reach out to your January hostesses from last year. You want to reach out to your November and December hostesses from 2021 because their 10% discount is over. So you want to just reach out to those people and tell them about the specials that are going on this month. We also have other specials for our customers. I love that Pampered Chef has been doing this lately. This is so cool. They're not just giving all the specials to the hostesses. So if you have somebody that wants an air fryer, okay, the air fryer is on sale, $50 off this month. And the rapid prep is also $50 off. So you can get the air fryer for $230. However, if they host a party and their party gets to $200, now they can get it for $115. So these are things that you want to reach out. Now, Elena did a really neat post, which Elena, I'm not sure if you're hearing me. I know that you're at football, but if you could post that post that you did where the hostess gets it at $115, that would be great. All right. Of course,
Yes, I
every
can do
month.
that.
Thanks, Elena. I appreciate it, darling. So we also have a January host special every single month. And this is what it is this month. And always remember that this is while supplies last. When they run out, they run out. So if you want to let your customer know when they spend $180, and don't say if they spend $180, it's all in the words, my friend. It's when they spend $80, sorry. My mind is boggled. When they spend $80, they get to choose one of these free. And oh, by the way, when you spend $150, you get free shipping. Okay. Now, recruiting special. This is so exciting. I mean, this is so awesome for you. So first of all, you can get any kit for $50 at half price in January. How cool is that? So you can actually get the air fryer bundle, which is, worth $725. For that one, you get 25% off. You get it at $150. Okay, that is super cool. But what I want to show you is check out what you can earn when you do sign a new recruit. So this is for our new recruits. Of course, when they spend $500, when they sell $500, they get the brownie pan and oh, come back. What happened? I don't want that. Hang on. There we go. They can get the brownie pan, but they also can get one of the brilliants. That's so cool. That's an extra gift that they're offering this month to new recruits when you get $500 in your first 30 days. So Irene, when we do your grand opening party and we get your first party at $500, you're going to get the brownie pan and you're going to get the new brilliants. Super cool. Okay. But get this, when you do $1,250 in your first 30 days, you're going to get the rock crock and the base to it. So that's really great. I have to move this over here in my way. So here are the new products, $280 value that you can get just by doing $1,250 in your first 30 days. I love what Pampered Chef offers our new consultants. But what's in it for you, the recruiter? When you recruit somebody this month and they qualify in their first 30 days, instead of 50 PC dollars, you'll get 100 PC dollars. Those PC dollars come in pretty handy if you go to conference or if you want to buy supplies. I don't think I've actually paid for supplies since I started Pampered Chef. So that's really, again, Pampered Chef is offering us just a little extra bonus for recruiting this month. Now let's talk about incentive. Our incentive trip started this month, January 1st. Okay. So I don't know if you guys happen to see the amazing places that we can go. We can go to Boston. Boston is level 1. Now, I personally lived in New England almost all my life. We just moved down here 18 years ago, but we did spend 4 days there last October, but not Pampered Chef style, my friends. We stayed out of the city. We had to take the T into the city. Now, don't get me wrong, it was amazing, but the trip is at the Park Hotel, which is fabulous. Breakfast paid for every day. Okay. And there's also a Pampered Chef event. That is level 1. Now, level 2, of course, is Punta Cana or the Dominican Republic, which I've never been to. So that kind of like, and did I mention it's all inclusive? It is. So that's our incentive trip. We'll talk more about that. If you want to know how to earn that, if you want to talk about earning it, let's talk about it. Get with me or your director. Okay. Again, the vision board is at my house on Saturday, the 7th at 11 o'clock. And one of the things I want to talk to you about is the power of one. This is something that we did a few years ago with Mary, for those of you who have been around for a while. I'm gonna talk more about the power of one this upcoming week or this month, okay? The power of one, or POO, can really and truly change your life. For example, one bad day. What does that do? One person gives you one bad comment. What does that do for your day? One bad thing that you ate at a restaurant that makes you sick to your stomach. What has that done for you that day? But let's look at the other side of that. What about one person who complimented you and made you feel just a little bit better? What about one good thing you did to help somebody out? What about one book that you read that made you feel better? The power of one can change your life. I promise you that. So we're going to talk more about POO in the upcoming week. Okay. We'll be sharing that. And so my question to you is, what do you want in 2023? I really would like you to spend some time thinking about it. I really would like to talk to you. And you know what? Whatever your goal is, I'm going to stop sharing. Whatever your goal is, then that's what we're going to work to achieve. Whatever you want. If you are not looking to make Pampered Chef full time, if you're looking for just an income of $200 a month, that's okay. I have never been, for those of you who know me a long time, I have never been a pushy director. I've never been one that said to you, well, if I had a magic spatula and I spun it around and could give you anything you wanted. That is not me. It has never been me. I am here to help you do whatever you want to do. So I really and truly would like you to think about what you would like in 2023. And then I'd like you to message me. Can I get a hands up? Yes, we're going to do it. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Up, 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 up. All right. So, good girl, Irene. Good, good. Elena, I know you've got your hand up there, girl. So, again, ladies, I am short and sweet. Is there anything that I have missed that Pampered Chef is offering this month that I should have talked about? Lisa, I know you keep up with things really good. I think I hit a little bit of everything. Did I not? Did I miss anything? You're muted, my love.
I know. That's why I mute. You got it all.
Okay. So the things that are important this month to remember, it's double host benefits. The thing that's important to remember is, you know what, friends, ask everybody. Don't be afraid to ask. All they can do is tell you no. They're not going to beat you up. They're not going to throw anything at you. They're just going to say no. And if they say no once, maybe you should ask a second time. Okay. They do say to ask each host 5 times. For example, I did a party in January, in December with a Mary Kay. I'm not going to ask a Mary Kay consultant to join my team. Maybe some people will. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not trying to take direct salespeople away from other companies. I just want them to know that I'm there. If it's something they want, I would ask them once, and then I'm going to let it go with that, because it's important to ask, but you don't ever want to steal other people. It's not the thing to do. The new products, make sure that you go out there and tell everybody about it. And here, let me tell you something. The most important thing that you can do is go live. People love to see you live. I am the worst one for not going live because I don't put makeup on every day. I don't fix my hair every day, my friends. I seriously do not. And I think to myself, I cannot go live. Here's the thing that you want to do. I just put glasses on and nobody knows I don't have makeup on. I do not look beautiful like Vivian does every single day. Or Elena. Elena shows up at my house at 8 o'clock in the morning and she's gorgeous. I don't do that. I don't do it, guys, but it doesn't mean I don't go live. And it's important that you go ahead and you go live and let people know about your product. You know what? Have you ever gone live on just doing the can opener? that can opener is it's the easiest product in the world, but a lot of people can't figure it out. Okay, it's $29. It's you can't don't tell me that, Lisa. Sorry. It doesn't have to be a lot. Take a food chopper, do a potato show. Take a food chopper, take a simple slicer, take a crinkle cutter, take a veggie peeler, and take that potato and show a manual food processor. With that one simple potato, you can show off five of our products. You can do it in 5 minutes. Quite frankly, guys, I don't watch long videos. Y'all know I have a attention span of 4.2 seconds. Maybe if I'm lucky, it's 4.2 seconds. So my videos are almost always short. Okay. Elena does these incredible videos. She's like, I have people who tell me they follow her all the time. And this girl cook? I can't believe the things she cooks, which is her and her son. Cook that stuff for me and Jack. Let me tell you, it's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Just kidding. But the important thing is to go live and let people see you. That's what's important. So that being said, if no one has any other questions, any other comments, any other concerns? Yes, Vivian.
Well, I would just say that it's January. Most people are kind of focusing on losing a few pounds. And so, this would be a great month to feature, like the tortilla soup and, some lower calorie foods, even the avocado tool. Some people like avocado on toast and such. And so that's where my focus is going to be for this month is, just kind of saving money. Because because the Christmas season and everything is, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not in debt, but I don't have as much money as I used to.
It was painful.
Yeah. But at the same time, just thinking about different ways that you can reach out to customers and your hosts and such, with the theme.
That's a great idea, and I'm glad you mentioned that because one of the things that I do is I take the mini cool and serve, the small one, and I cut up, and again, this is a great live video, cut up some carrots, cut up some cucumbers, cut up some broccoli, cut up some cauliflower, whatever vegetables you like, put it in the cool and serve, and just leave it in the refrigerator, okay, all the time. So that when you get hungry, you don't do like I do and go for the Cheez-Its, okay, you go for the vegetables. So it's really another great, like you say, everybody's on a diet in January. I'm gonna just share my screen for a minute because I'm working on let's close out my PowerPoint here. Let's go over to Pampered Chef and go over to the Consultants Corner and the marketing imagery guys. This month I'm working on a new template, by the way, which I got one day done. Not really good, but I did get one day done. But when you go to plan a party, okay, they are featuring, this is what I'm working on, is meal planning and comfort foods made better. Because I'm a comfort food person. There's no doubt about it. So honestly, everything that you need to help you out, and again, when I get this finished, I'll let you all know if you want it. But all of these images are there for you to use. Recipes, meal planning. So it's everything that you need, Pampered Chef gives us. We are an amazing company. And the things that they give us to use for our customers is just unbelievable. So, like I said, when I finish the template, I'll let you know if you want it. And Vivian, thank you. That is really a great idea. Yes, because we all are losing weight or trying to. So, all right, guys, that is everything I have to say. Thank you for joining us, and have a happy New Year. Hopefully, I'll see some of you guys on Saturday at my house. All right,
You're
guys.
still gonna
Say what?
Kathy,
Yes.
you're still gonna you're gonna do a Zoom with that, right?
Yeah, I'll go Zoom. So what you want to do, Renee, is decide if you want to do if you want to just do a small one for the trip, or if you want to do a vision board for, your future or for what you want for Pampered Chef. And like I'm going to have, like I said, two small ones, at least one small one, and I'm not sure about the other size. I'm going to go and I'm going to grab some magazines, and I'm going to pull out a kitchen redo. I'm going to pull out a bathroom redo. Whatever you want for 2023, that's what we'll work on together.
Okay.
All right, guys, have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.